Hello. I'm certainly not at my best today, so bear with me. Wanted to talk a little bit about waves and windows. First, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope this new year is going to be the best for everyone. So, I've been in a wave. Well, it's gotten worse day by day, but I've also overdid it, and when I say overdid it, it just means that I've been living my life, you know. But living my life is always kind of overdoing it. I'll take I will take those risks if I'm because I'm probably gonna fall into waves anyway. But sometimes it can get pretty bad. But I'm tolerable. But Happy New Year's to everybody, and I hope that the new year brings you better a better life, better symptoms, and you know, just moving forward. Um, Benzo withdrawal is monstrous, and I'm off of benzos for 6 years, 4 months, but I'm still tapering Remeron, and although I haven't tapered in over a year, so I'm still getting my life together and doing a lot of stuff that I need to get done. And trying to get financially better before I start tapering again, Remeron. But, the longer I'm on Remeron is the worse my nervous system is. So it's just a bitch. But, when people say they're in waves and windows, it doesn't mean they have to be in pure hell to have a wave. Or like it's amazing just because I say I'm in a window. I like to say partial window because I'm never in a full window. But I always, I'll get a partial window here and there of some symptoms where some things will let up and I'll feel a little better and I'm capable of doing more than normal. Um, a wave, I don't know why I don't call them partial waves, but that is kind of what it is sometimes. Like now I'm in if there was a category 0 through 10, 10 being the worst, I would say I'm in a six wave. And it's brutal and it's heavy, but it's no, I'd even go 7 on that one. I don't know. But I like to say partial windows, partial waves, and so on. Or just say it's just completely brutal. And that's that. Funny thing is, 6 years later, I still look for reasons why my waves show up. Sometimes I think I overdo it, sometimes I don't, and it's funny because even when I didn't do anything and I would just lay around, the waves would still come. And I'd be like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I eat? Now, don't get me wrong, those things make huge difference in your symptoms. Diet is super important. It's all what you can handle. Sometimes vegetables mess people up. Sometimes meat messes people up. Sometimes, organics stuff will make things better, and so on. Anything can be. It can be different for everybody in this benzo world. Just water. I've drank water for 6 years. I haven't changed. I have sparkling water, no flavor, just sparkling water. I love this stuff. But like how I feel today, like when I'm in a more of a wave, all the little things will bother me again. Like diet gets worse. I don't want to add anything in for sure. Um, Moving more makes things worse. Rest, you gotta rest and try to take it easy. But it's always unnerving because you're always scared. It's always kind of scary. But it always passes eventually. And some people it doesn't pass for a while, but it will. It always does. I mean, I've seen thousands of people get through this, and I always say, if you don't have to be on another medication, don't, because the damage benzos do to your nervous system is great, is big. And that's where the problem lies. A lot of doctors would be like, take this medication, and after you're off benzos, you can just get off Paxil, Remeron, whatever it is. But it's not the case anymore, because now that your nervous system and brain have got hugely shocked, almost anything you do will be 100 times harder. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people are different and it can be easy, but majority wise, I've seen when you get on another medication, it's really hard. So you do your best at that. I've been tapering Remeron for years, but after I over tapered a year and a half ago, or however long it's freaking been now, I've never fully recovered from that, but I'm kind of there now. I had so much more physical symptoms after that mess. So I got cocky. I wanted to get off the medication and get better as soon as I could, and I blew it. So I set myself back for a year and a half. Now it's coming on 2 years. So I have to live my life, and I have to build my life, because my life drastically changed last year. So, now that I live alone, and, I'm building relationships and stuff like that, it's hard, and I don't feel like tapering in the process, even though I still am totally messed up, and I can't get better until I get off this drug. But, doing my best. That's all you can do. Let me think. I would say last week I had a bunch of days that, although I still felt horrible, I would say was much better than my normal baseline, and I was able to get more done. And in those times, I have to work hard to catch up, which always goes backwards, because you take advantage of the time you have. And I was glad to, because I had a good time with the people I care about and stuff like that, and it worked out well. But it's also a lot of energy spent, and it does make things harder. But that's okay, because I'd rather do this than just rot on a couch. If I'm capable of it, then I'm doing it. Hey, we got 7 people on. Happy New Year to everybody. So just know, when you fall into these waves, it doesn't necessarily mean it's from something you did. Sometimes it is. I've set myself back 1,000,000 times with exerting myself, or food, or just whatever, and it's like taking different kinds of medication just to see if it would make me feel better. Hi, Katrina. Yeah, everybody thinks they're not going to get better, but if you stay on the path, and learn as much as you can about the situation, and don't listen to your doctors, and I don't want to say people shouldn't listen to their doctors, but be your own advocate, because adding medications and supplements and stuff like that can really keep you sick. In this situation, it just does. I've seen it in almost everybody. And some people it helps. So, you have to judge for yourself, but everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. I'm still scared. I still get scared all the time. Earlier today, I was laying on my couch, and my stomach was just in knots because I was so scared. Because what we deal with is scary. These symptoms are absolutely atrocious. And then sometimes they don't seem to ever let up. And you get scared you're going to be like that forever. I've never seen one person stay in that horrible situation forever. Never, not once. Um, my brain is still messed up, but it's better than it used to be. So, and I remember the days I was saying forever. It was going to be forever. Do I think I'm going to ever get 100%? I doubt it. So maybe there is a partial forever, but honestly, I don't care. I just want to be I just want to be able to live my life without everything crashing down every time I try to do anything. That's not much to ask for. I don't need to be 100% like I was before because I've learned so much about me and I'm such a much better person now that I'll give and take a little bit. I'll always strive to be 100%, but I've always had health issues. So, it is what it is. But being scared makes things worse. Stress and anxiety are a killer in this. Those bring waves. Stress brings waves. I'm stressed all the time. And I told myself I was going to figure that out this year, and I never did. I help it with meditation, but honestly, and finding good people to be around you, and like surrounding yourself with loving, caring people um, that support you. So I don't know. That's all I've got for today. But I just wanted to say Happy New Year. Keep your head up. You have to. Try not to be so stressed out. Try not to be so scared. And just try to, do the things you can in your day because yesterday doesn't matter now. Tomorrow doesn't matter. Just let's do today. That's all you can do. Hey, Jeff. Well, you know what? I'm going to read it. So, like, if people listen to the video. Jeff says, I clearly did way too much this holiday. I wasn't even done with the wave I was in before. That is my life. I mean, you said it exactly. I was in a wave and then I went and had to do more. And then it's usually either makes it worse or my head gets out of my ass and I feel a little bit better for a little bit. But then I inevitably fall into I inevitably fall into more of a wave like I am today. Um, Surfing Nicaragua, I love. Oh, I saw that band. What was it in the 90s? Couldn't think of the name. I was so stupid. Sacred Right, but it was Surf Nicaragua. Shit, that was a great fucking band. Anyway, let me get back on track here. Hold on. But I'll be falling into a wave, but then by the time I have to get back to work or I have to do family shit or whatever, or not really family stuff, but stuff I do with you know loved ones, and I'm more than happy to because I want to be emotionally well too. But sometimes added efforts can make things worse, and sometimes they can make things better. It all depends. You just take it day by day, and then when you get a stretch of time, try to take it as easy as possible. I still find that good meditation, can help. That's the only thing I can let makes things better for me once in a while. Not all the time, but if I can get in a good meditative state, which is like really fucking hard, um, it tends to calm things down. Sometimes when I can just get out of my head will calm things down. You know, it's like I don't want to do things sometimes, but to get out of my head, it helps. And I've noticed for me, the more I'm on my feet, the worse things get. So, like, the more my heart rate is higher, the worse things get. Who knows? It's so hard to tell. But anyway, I'm off here. Just wanted to say Happy New Year and talk about this stuff a little bit. Um, all we can do is try to, get past what we're doing. Hello, I can't say your name. Are you still on them SSRI medicines? I don't know what Remeron is. I know it's not an SSRI, but I'm still on that. I haven't tapered it for over a year and a half maybe. Um, I was supposed to, but my life kind of turned upside down and there was no way. So I'm still waiting until I find a good time I feel like doing it. Probably end of the month or 2 months or 3 months, end of March. I don't know. It'll either be at the end of this month or like mid March, probably something like that, and I'll continue. And that's going to be brutal. But every time I get a little lower, I start getting a little more of myself back, and I really want a little more of that back. But anyway, that's all I got. So you take care and have a great, great evening.